Sunday, March 2nd, and we did our first test run yesterday, but I see we have a fuel tank out, so Dad must be working on something, and young Aidan here is working with some coolant, so he must be topping up the rad, but we'll check in with Dad. What's going on today?
The reason it was heating is, one of the reasons was fan belt had a stretch and it was loose.
Oh, okay, well.
And we got the guard in.
Yeah.
And he's got that in there, like it's locked in here.
Yeah.
And bolted, so all the air has to come through.
Okay.
So the young guy's gonna take some gas, clean off that light metal. Okay. And paint it black.
Okay, so have you fired it up to make sure it's not hitting anything?
No,
or?
No, he got no tank.
Oh, right. I just said he turned the fan to make sure it's not hitting anything. Was the coolant and oil levels up?
Oil levels were good, but I'm going to we're just adding some coolant.
Okay. So again, we did our first test run there yesterday. Guys got stuck in some deep snow, but once we got it out and up and down the road, it purred like a kitten here. We brought in that fan cover yesterday, or Peter did anyways, dug it out of the snow, and it's about 1 o'clock right now, so they would have got all that done this morning. And Dad was saying that it was overheating, and the reason why was what he indicated there earlier. And so both tanks are out right now, and hopefully that all goes back in smooth, because wondering if they might even want to do a second test run here today. But everything else here looks really good. Getting a lot of comments on the machine, guys wanting to know. I was processing some videos here, so I think the video you're seeing from March 2nd is from February 9th, I think. So by the time you see this vehicle, or this video might even be into April, I don't know.
Then they see this finished, it'll be sold.
Yeah, well, that's what I was just about to mention, was because enough guys had actually been asking about it, it's quite possible that Peter might just even sell this. He might get some use out of it, and I don't think he's in too big of a hurry to sell, but there is talk out there. But the guys want to know from Peter himself, is it going to be for sale, Peter? Do you think, or no?
I think I've been down this road before.
Yeah?
And the answer usually is for everybody, everything's for sale at the right price.
There you go. So Peter is notoriously known for not liking guys who kick tires and tell him stories about how prices were different back in 1982, because it's not 1982 anymore. And it is 2025, and prices have changed. And there was a significant amount of effort and investment into this machine to recover it from the scrap heap of history.
First we know around here, this is the last decent wide body to be rebuilt.
Yeah, and
maybe more, but we don't.
Yeah, there are other machines locally, but this is the last decent one, wide body, that Peter was mentioning. So, it went through 100% from inside out and stripped right down. Everything was put into place, brand new parts, everything was greased, oiled, put in. You guys got to see the whole journey of this machine. And one of the things I like is the sliding windows. I know it's a little thing, but Dad has these greased up. A lot of people ask us about the sliding windows and where we get them. I think Dad used to get them out of a place in BC back in the day. But the other thing is Peter has that solid rear wheel, which is really ideal for these rough conditions. And tires are all in good condition. Engine is like damn near brand new. And everything else is brand new on there, or as brand new as you can get. You know, door fans, those aren't cheap. You know, everything was put in brand new in here. So, you think you're gonna get this for 5 or 10 grand? Don't even bother talking to Peter. You know, save the phone call. It's not worth your time or his. So, you know, it's not $1 million, but it's I'd say it's less than 75 and more than 40 is what you're gonna have to pay. But that's a Peter thing, and you guys are gonna have to deal with Peter. So beautiful machine. We're gonna let these guys finish off what they're doing here, finishing installing, and maybe we do another test run here today. So they just put in the gas tanks again. It's the end of the day. They just fired it all up. They're gonna be checking the oil levels, and they checked the rad there earlier. They were down about I think about 2 liters. That's to be expected. Just get everything flowing into the system. So they spent the rest of the afternoon here just putting it all together. And I know Dad spent about a half an hour looking for a screw on something, or a nut or a bolt or something that he dropped down. Found a replacement one. Peter just filled up his gas tanks, and I don't know what he's checking there now, but it is started in the shop, and we're not getting gassed out, so it's running clean right now. Aidan is just putting on the engine compartment door, which just slides right back on with the weld-on hinges. Okay, so we will find out if this is coming out of the shop today or not. I just overheard Dad say to Peter 60 pounds of oil pressure. I don't know if that's good or bad. We're going to open up the doors here and do a bit of a test run. So, moving out of the shop again for the second time in 2 days. And maybe Peter gets to drive his machine today. Don't quite know yet.
Are you trying to chase us or what?
Chase you? I can, yeah. Where are you guys going? Are you going down? Ask him if you're going down the road.
He doesn't know yet.
Okay, well, just do your spin around the yard. Just remember about that drag that's in the yard. Get in there, Aidan. You. Oh, fuck. I hope they don't try and recreate the okay, good. Thought Dad was gonna go I thought Dad was gonna go through the 3 foot of snow again and have another event like we did yesterday. So good speed. Lights are all working. And they might be going down the road again here. So I'm going to see if I can hop in the car and follow them.
Gonna go too far. Is that GPS ready?
Yeah, I got the speedometer on. stop the video to check.
Turn around.
It's recording our speed right now.
What you got?
Hold on.
What did it say?
All right, hold on a sec.
So what happened?
A pin dropped out of our linkage.
Okay.
So
So
I'm just gonna let it idle here.
yeah.
We're gonna take it in, lift the floor. As one of us forgot to put a hairpin in the pin.
Switch to manual.
Which one was that? The supervisor or the apprentice?
I'll take credit for.
Okay, so Aidan's just showing me how fast they went. He got up to 51 mile per hour.
Yeah.
And yeah, and he did that how quickly? In 14 seconds.
No, that's 14 minutes. It's
Oh.
still counting.
Oh, okay.
Our ride was about 10 minutes.
Okay. So 51 mile per hour is what they got the top speed up to.
Yeah.
Okay, they're gonna pull it back in. Nina, get out of the way. So they're gonna work on it again, get that linkage pin into place, and that's gonna be calling her a day here right now. So Dad just took out the temp gun. It's running 70. What was it?
After that run, it showed about 180,
Yeah.
and now we're in here and it's 170.4,
Okay.
and we would like it running at 180.
Okay. So you're happy.
Well, he's the owner. I'm happy.
Okay. Back in the shop. They're gonna put that pin back in, and they've opened up the back already, and they just gotta put a pin in with a cotter pin and figure that's it.
Yep, there's our pin.
Okay, I'm going to size the cotter pin we need.
So Dad's just grabbing a cotter pin. That's what it was.
That's what it is.
So
Just bend over one end.
It's this third one. You can see the wear on it.
Okay. So I'm going to shift there and you'll see. There's park.
Good.
So, March 2nd, second test run. The throttle linkage pin fell out. They just put it back in, put a new cotter pin in. Luckily they found that. The last things to do is the back window there for the big window. It's cracked. We got a spare window. Dad's going to give that to Peter, and then we got to reinstall that, and then there's a tack that has to be wired in correctly. Other than that, this machine is done.